Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Pop Pop's Adventures. Pop Pop Adventures, welcome in. Today, we're not going anywhere. Today, we're not taking a trip. Today, we're going to have a little discussion. That little discussion is my journey of me trying to quit smoking tobacco. It's really hard, guys. It really is. It's a really, really hard journey. I've been doing it for over 30 years. I've had people reach out to me and say, hey, switch to doing some vaping, take a couple puffs off of vapes, see if that helps. I've had people reach out to me and say, hey, use gum. I don't like gum. I never have. And no, I haven't cut my hair. It's just in a ponytail. I don't like gum. So when I'm getting the craving of tobacco, what I'm doing is I'm relying on like eating a snack or something like that. Going in the kitchen, getting a piece of like, I don't know, a little bag of chips, a few pieces of ham, just trying to eat a snack or something. Because like you guys know on my journey, I'm a recovering alcoholic. I've been sober for over 8 years. That itself was very hard to overcome for being an alcoholic for over 20 years. This is far, far worse. Have I snapped a little bit? Yeah, I've snapped a little bit because I am trying to quit. Have I caved a little bit and had a few cigarettes? Yeah, I have. I have. Honestly have. Um, and it's just when I'm like really overwhelmed. We got a baby shower coming up pretty soon. And I've got that cruise coming up and stuff like that. But this, in my opinion, is way harder to break of a habit than it was when I was drinking. Because when I went through my drinking situation, when I first stopped drinking, they sent me to a detox center. And then from there, you can't smoke anyway. And from there, spent 8 days there and then went into rehab. And at the rehab facility I was at, you can't smoke there either. So I should have stayed away from it when I already had a chance. But once I got home, people at home smoked tobacco. So there you go with an enabler. I didn't have to worry about an enabler when I quit drinking because I was the only one in the home that drank. Once in a while, when me and the other person were married, would have a glass of wine or maybe a shot of tequila once in a great blue moon. Nothing bigger, nothing major. And those are two type of alcohols I didn't like or never got into anyway. I can't stand the taste of wine. I can't stand the taste of tequila. So that was always safe in my home no matter what, even if I was an alcoholic. But guys, this journey of me quitting smoking is extremely hard. Now, I may result into doing what some of the other people have said. Hey, buy you a vape pen, take a couple puffs every now and then, just to cut back. And once in a great blue moon, I have caved and had a few cigarettes. But when you are a smoker for over 30 years, it's really hard to overcome. And I'm not supposed to be smoking at all. Number one, I have COPD and asthma, so I'm not supposed to be smoking. They've done lung functioning tests on me, and I'm in my 40s, and they told me I had the lungs of a 78-year-old person. Um, but you guys, we're not going anywhere today on Pop Pop Adventures. I just wanted to do this little video. I hope that I'm able to break this habit. I've been reaching out to people, I've been talking to people. Um, and sometimes you can do that 1-800-QUIT now. And I've tried that in the past, and I don't like the patches. They make me like really, really jittery. And the gum they send, it loses its flavor so fast. And when I do gum, I mean, it's when I do gum, I like stick it up in the top of my lip and I just kind of suck on it. I don't like chewing on it. And it loses its flavor really fast. Um, but I'm trying to do this cold turkey. May I resolve into doing something where I get put on something later on? I don't know. I don't know. But I just wanted to let you guys know on today's episode of Pop Pop Adventures, I am trying to quit smoking after 30 plus years. It's hard. It is. If you are a smoker, you know how hard it is. And I know the effort I put into when I quit drinking, that when I make my mind up on something, it's made up. I mean, I'm doing everything possible that I can and thinking of everything possible that I can to help me through this. Um, Now, will it mean I might start vaping a little bit on tobacco to help the craving a little bit, to help not want the nicotine as much? I don't know. I haven't bought a vape just yet. I've been looking at some like cheap vapes, um, and I may go that route, I may not. Um, but as of right now, if I get a craving for a cigarette, and what makes I'm eating snacks, and what makes it worse on me is when I gamble, I love to smoke tobacco. I love to smoke tobacco when I gamble. Y'all see my gambling channel. Y'all know that I do smoke when I gamble. So that's going to be a really tough part because um, now at home I'm not as heavy of a smoker, but when I'm gambling, I am a heavy smoker. Um, but y'all just keep me in your thoughts. Hope that I can accomplish this. I'm hoping that I can accomplish this. I know my father, my ex father-in-law, my roommate, he laid them down just like that. His cigarettes, he laid them down and never picked them back up. I wish I had that willpower. And I think he stopped smoking well over a year or so ago. And he just set them down one day and just never picked them back up. Hopefully, I can get to where I get to that willpower. Um, but, with being a single parent here at the house now, because the other parent no longer lives around this area, and you got your kids that reach out to you that's crying and sobbing or something's going on in their personal life, boom, I result in lighting up a cigarette. But I'm doing everything I can to get through it. Let me know if you guys are ex-smokers, what your tips and tricks are in the comments of how you quit. Anything is helpful, guys. Whether y'all say I need to go to like switching to vaping for a little bit, or what I'm doing now is eating snacks. Now I have snapped at the kids a little bit. Not meaning to, it's just when you rely on something for so long, you lose your temper a little faster, and there's been a couple of times that I've snapped when I shouldn't have, and I immediately apologize when I do it. They know that I'm trying to quit smoking, so therefore they're trying to be understanding about it. But I can be kind of a dick and mean when it comes down to it. And then sometimes when I do that, that's when I rely on going in a room and or outside and smoke a cigarette or something. When I do snap. But I'm trying, guys. So if you have any tips or tricks, let me know in the comments. And this is Pop Adventures, and I greatly appreciate each and every one of y'all for being part of this channel. And I love you all, and I appreciate y'all, and see you in the next adventure.